Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy VIII. Last time we talked to Laguna and, well, he's had one hell of an interesting life. This time, we're going to talk to Laguna again, and we kind of want to be let out of this room, but we should probably figure out what's going on with this whole mission to defeat Ultimecia. Straight to the heart of the matter, I already talked to you for about 15 minutes, so no, not really. No, that accent, I know who this is. Yes, it's the guy with the Umbrella Corporation for a necktie? What the hell is that? I never really mentioned it before just because I'm used to looking at this stupid idiot, but what the hell are you wearing? You have the most ridiculous turtleneck. It's like you cut an umbrella up and you put it over your neck. Like, what the hell? What is wrong with SR? It's full of strange people, and they elected Laguna president. God, this place is weird. Make it short and easy to understand. Yeah, good luck with that. I will talk however you want. Yeah, and you're gonna make no sense too, aren't you? She told you everything. Ultimecia comes from the future to possess a sorceress of present day, meaning she leaves her body in the future and sends only her consciousness here. Okay? Makes sense to me. It's like when Alone sent our consciousness back to the past. Hey, we're not stupid. First guess is that someone in the future with an ability like Alone is sending the sorceress back to our time. Okay. No, that's not the answer. How do you figure that? How does she come back in time? Yeah. What? The sorceress in the future can come back in time because of you in the present time. I'm lost. You researched her power long ago. Made out a pattern from the electrical current running through Alone's brain. Once the pattern was determined, it was easy to mechanize. May only be a toy right now, but in the future, it becomes a working machine. So basically, he's managed to create a device that in the future will be able to do what Alone does without a person. A machine which imitates Alone's power. You made the first model of that machine. You named the machine Junction Machine Alone for some reason. Sure, why not? And somehow you've guessed this based on very little evidence, apparently. That's about it. Ultimecia came to know about Alone from that machine, so she used the machine to go back and look for something. And she became Ultimecia's target. You can't blame him, it's useless. No, there's a lot of uselessness to go around in this room right now. You want two fisticuffs? Yes, please. I want to kill him. Can I kill him? Please. Oh. Here I wanted to slice him into pieces. Only one way to defeat Ultimecia. You must kill her in the future. Wait, what now? So your solution is somehow I need to travel through time. Alright. Get this crackpot locked up. So we need to go to the future. Great. Under normal circumstances, we can't go to the future. Under any circumstances, we can't go to the future. That technology has not been created yet, unless you did it while you were researching Alone. Yeah, who figured this out? How and why? And I still don't understand how anyone put this together. Why do you think she wants to compress time? What evidence is there that demonstrates that she wants to compress time? What good? Yeah, there's a good question for you. What good would it do? There may be many reasons, but it doesn't matter. In other words, the writers were too lazy to write one. You need to give your villains motivation. There's no motivation here. She's just evil because evil. Okay. And this time, she must take over the body of a sorceress from the present. Machine must have a limit. Ultimacia probably needs it to go back further in time to achieve time compression. So she can't go back far enough, which is why she wants a loan in order to go further back. Got it. Okay, makes sense. We take advantage of it. There are two sorceresses in our time, Rinoa and Adele. Okay. Adele has not awakened yet. Wasn't she freed by Rinoa? Well, Ultimacia controlled Rinoa anyway. What do you mean you two won't be safe? Oh, right. I guess, I think they had mentioned that before. Adele's pod was picked up by the Galvadians. Makes sense. Adele seems to be the most powerful one. She ruled the whole country. Okay. Okay, so I guess if they're gonna... If Ultimacia, for whatever reason I can't say her name today, tries to control Adele's consciousness and Adele wins, Adele will destroy the world as it is here. So we must use Sorceress Rinoa to inherit. Weren't we trying to avoid this? That's all. That's not a plan. First, go to Lunatic Pandora. Save alone. Okay. Then kill Adele. Okay. Now we only have one sorceress. That's Rinoa. Okay. We wait for Ultimacia. Why can't I say her name today? Jeez. Ultimacia. I'm gonna say Ultimacia instead. Maybe that'll work better. Wait for Ultimacia to possess alone. Or Rinoa. I know what I'm saying. When Ultimacia arrives, it's Alone's turn. Alone will send Rinoa back into the past with Ultimacia. Alone will send Rinoa and Ultimacia inside another sorceress she knows in the... What? Okay. Use time compression magic and we will see some influence here. Once Alone feels it, she'll cut Rinoa and Ultimacia from the past. Rinoa will come back to this world. Ultimacia goes back to her own world. And what would be left is a time-compressed world. Past, present, future all mixed together. But hold up. The big bad villain wants to compress time. Your solution is to let her compress time. The fuck? Okay, he's wearing the Umbrella Corporation. He's evil! How can you not see this? This guy is completely evil and insane. And why are we listening to anything this guy says? Once you're out of time compression, you'll be in Ultimacia's world. What? I'm lost. Yeah, this is kind of confusing. It's all up to you after that. There's a nice way of summing this back up, though. We talk over to Laguna here. I don't really understand it either. I have questions! Let's see here. The first option there, okay. Seems like the only option. Number 1, rescue Alone. Number 2, stop Sorceress Adele's awakening. Wait for Ultimacia to possess Rinoa. Alone sends Rinoa and Ultimacia to the past. Time compression begins, get Rinoa back to this world. Go toward the future in compressed time, but I thought it was supposed to be all time together. Defeat Ultimacia, victory is ours. Well, it's a 9-step plan, and I can at least follow that. Still kind of iffy on step 7, though. But sure, we have a plan now. That is now our plan. Okay, then. Anything else? What funny-looking clothes. You want to try it on? Right? Will you do it? Well, I don't really have a choice, do I? This is an RPG, and doesn't matter how dumb the plan is, I've got to go through with it, don't I? We'll get aboard the Ragnarok, and we'll do the final briefing in there. Always wanted to ride on that thing. Plus, the name sounds so cool. Of course it does. It's the end of the world. Well, the end of a world, anyway. Not necessarily our world, but don't ask Thor about it. It's kind of a sore subject with him. From here on, we go straight to our final target. Let's go over the plan again. Oh no. Gotta enter Lunatic Pandora, rescue alone. Got it. Then we fight the Sorceress. Next comes tricky part. Pass on her powers before... Adele will need to pass on her powers before being defeated. Rinoa, will you be willing to accept them? Hey, we got new information. Well, that was an easy gimme. Okay, so now we have to wait. I'm not really a big fan of that part of the plan. I don't like waiting, but okay. A little more tentative on this one. Alone sends Rinoa and Ultimacia to the past. Alone brings back Rinoa. And then we head to the future through compressed time. So I guess if all time is together, then it's like a stream and we go against it toward one end of it. I'm not exactly sure how this makes any sense, but that's the plot. So we can't exist in the future. There's only one way to make yourself exist in a world like that. As friends, don't forget one another. As friends, believe in one another. Believe in your friend's existence and they'll believe in yours. To like one another, to love one another. Can't do things alone. You need somebody. Imagine being in that place with all your friends. Think of that place and try to get there. That's it. So that kind of brings back that place that with the flower field that we saw in the previous episode there, or maybe it was the one before, where Rinoa and Squall had their little meeting. And yeah, so that's, I guess, their individual spot where they're going to think of. Okay, so that's kind of your, our anchor point. We need love and friendship for this mission. God, that's completely ridiculous and so Laguna. Actually, it's also so something else. Reminds me of something else I played.
The power of love conquers all. So romantic. Count me in.
Oh God! I had to compare this game to that? Ugh. It's all about love, friendship, and courage. God, this is Final Fantasy X-2 all over again. Laguna, you are ridiculous. Well, he's a charismatic person, even if he is an idiot. So, we'll give Laguna that. We'll try. And there he goes. He's cramping up again. Looks like Laguna hasn't changed at all. First things first, go back. Yeah, he's gonna be in there. We have no choice. Let's give it to him. Now it is up to us. Nope. No, I did not mean to press that. I actually pressed the circle button, but it didn't work. That's fine, whatever. We want to go down. There is one other thing we can do in here. Go in here. Laguna is still here. Let's talk to him. What do you mean, let's talk when it's all done? You have a lot to tell me. You don't want to hear it, I'll understand. What do you mean? Seems kind of random. You look very much like your... How do you know my mother? Oh, wait a minute. Nope, nope, I didn't want to leave yet. Stop that. Good thing you don't look like you're... Oh my god, no! It couldn't be. Could it? Well, there's one more piece of evidence to suggest what they've just suggested. And there it is. Laguna and Rain are Squall's parents. That's all the information we get about them. But that is the serious implication. Somewhere along the line, Alone had mentioned that Laguna never made it back and never met the child. So that child was Squall. Squall is a child of Rain and Laguna. He has his card. And why did I take that? He can just take that back. Well, I'm smart. What can you do? But yeah, it just kind of comes out of nowhere, doesn't it? Squall's card. The last player card you can get. Yeah, that sure as hell comes out of nowhere, doesn't it? Now, one of the things I said with the whole Squall is dead theory was that the kind of how the plot changed and the focus of it changed. Well, it became more focused on Squall. So much so that, you know, all of his friends happened to know him when he was a child. Here, you know, his father happened to be the guy that we met in a random thing. You know, it's... Everything starts to become related to Squall and his party over the course of the game, and it happens more and more as time goes by. Oh, there's the garden. Hey, cool. The garden's still there. By the way, if you want to... yeah, you just press the X button and you land here. And you go right to here. If you want to. Anyway. Yeah, that's, wow. They don't really spend a lot of time on it. They don't make a big deal out of it, out of the whole idea. But it is what it is, I guess. Anyway, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go grab some more Ultima spells. And then I will see you in a moment. Okay, we're back. Before we go to do anything else, I think now is probably as good a time as any to take care of this. We've had a few weapons that haven't been ultimate for quite some time, and I think we need to fix that. So in order to do that, we need to come back to SR, go up a screen, we want to go right a couple of screens, and take the long way around to find one specific NPC. This guy here. Where'd he go? Do I have to come in from the other side? Or, oh, he's down below, isn't he? I keep thinking he's up top. Okay, so we will, we'll go down that way then. That's fine. I was going the wrong way. I started going that way before I resumed recording. I was like, no, that's the wrong way. No, I did not want to heal. that sucks. Then we'll go up this way. Over here. This guy here. He laughs. This is a fixed encounter point. This will always be the same enemy, and it's the easiest way to guarantee to run into an L-Noil. L-Noils are very important. Unfortunately, this one's not high enough level. Once he gets to level 40, he will have the Holy Spell for us to draw. Until then, he will only have Pain and Double. His HP totals are somewhere between 30,000 and 80,000. You cannot use level up on this guy for whatever reason. The game is mean that way. Now, if he's level 40, you'll want to just kill him. But if he's any level before that, you want to mug him because he's got something special. So come on, Quistis. Get that mug going. We get a Moonstone. We need that for somebody's weapon. Now what I'm going to do is Squall's high enough level as is, so I don't need him to gain experience. So what I'll be doing is I'll be fighting this guy a few times with my other characters, switching Zell in to kind of balance out everyone else's levels. And we'll just kill this guy a few times until we can get our average level to level 40, since Squall's already at that point. And then I will show you what this guy can drop when you don't mug him. Unfortunately, he seems to have a decent amount of HP, and I'm not doing as much damage. I could deal some additional damage if I decided to be smart and cast a Meltdown on him. Then I'll be able to do a whole bunch more damage. Prior to coming in to fight this guy, you want to protect yourself against pain and death, because this guy can cast both spells, and it's not a lot of fun if he randomly casts death on you. Well, I guess I didn't need the Meltdown. Oh well. But yeah, at the levels that he's at now, it's very rare for him to drop the item that I'm actually looking for. So, like I said, I'm going to kill him a few times with these characters. I'll bring in Zell as well and get Zell, Quistis, and Selby all around level 40. And as you can see, you gain lots of AP for this guy. You don't have to do this now. If you want to continue fighting him, all you have to do is zone off screen, come back in, and he will be back there, and you'll be able to fight him all over again. If you happen to get a nice roll, and he happens to have Holy, then I would draw Holy for all of your party members. That probably won't happen. Oh, it actually did happen. Okay. Not how I planned this going. I guess I'm throwing a life spell and then casting Curaga on you. Then I'm going to cast Curaga on Squall, and I'm going to download Holy Spells. And then I'll be able to show you the item that this guy will drop when he's a higher level. I got a lucky roll there. He has a rare chance of... we'll just use Recover there. So we don't want to mug him this time, because then he won't have the item that I want. But anyway, yeah, I'm going to draw the Holy Spells here. And I will see you in a moment. Okay, we're back. We've drawn all the spells we wanted, and I'm just going to kill off Squall again because he's a little too high on levels there. Blue magic. We learned a couple of new ones here, so let's show them off. We have Ray Bomb, so let's see what that does. I believe this one hits all enemies on the field based on that animation. Damage is alright. One other thing I'll want to do is I'll want to get holies for all of my other characters. So after this fight, I'm going to switch out, switch all my holies, and then I will fight this guy again. Hopefully, getting lucky with the amount or with his level range there. And let's see what this other limit does. Yeah, the attack that he keeps getting off there is a counter. He can counter with his normal attack, and it is pretty powerful. So just kind of be aware that that's there. And the other one I didn't get to show so far is Acid. And after that, then I'm going to heal, because he does have a relatively powerful attack, and I would like to avoid that. That's one of them. He could game over me with that. Oh, there was wall. Haven't shown that off. There's full cure if I'm still alive. I have relatively high magic defense, though I think this bypasses that, if I remember correctly. Well, that's one down. Full cure. I don't know if that revives. I guess we're going to find out. I may have already found out earlier on in the game. Nope, it does not revive. Okay. We learned something new. So let's revive Quistacer, and let's finish this guy off. He needs to be in this level range in order for you to reliably get a decent amount. Is he susceptible to Degenerator? He is... it's a low chance, but it might work. Oh wow, it did work. I think he's only got a 20% chance of that working, so I'll take it. And for defeating him, most importantly, we get energy crystals. Finally. Now, you realize why I farmed all those Elnoil cards at the start of the game so that I could get them. You wouldn't have been able to get Squall's ultimate weapon until now otherwise. It is ridiculous. Well, there are other ways of getting energy crystals. I'll put on screen how other ways of getting them, different enemies at different levels that you could have already fought in. But this is the easiest guaranteed way because you're always going to find this guy. He's always here. And like I said, I'm going to fight him a few more times because I need more than just a few energy crystals. And eventually I will want to upgrade everyone's weapon. I already got yours. I got that one, the one moonstone. We can upgrade your weapon. We still need 2 more energy crystals for that. And Shooting Star, we can upgrade that one finally. So yeah, next time we'll have enough to get Save the Queen, which was the last of the ultimate weapons that we will get. It's all of the ultimate weapons in the game. And yeah, I will have gained a couple of levels, and then we can move on with not plot, because, well, we're about to go save the world. We're at our final mission. So of course, the next thing we are logically going to do is upgrade our weapons, and then do a butt ton of side quests. That's all for this one, and I'll see you guys next time.